Welcome to Kansas City Stars Hockey and Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rob Plamond, and I'll bring you all the play-by-play for today's game between the Kansas City Stars and the Oklahoma City Junior Warriors. These two teams played last night, a pretty exciting game. The Stars coming away with a 3-1 win. The Stars getting back to their winning ways after a couple of losses last weekend in Wichita. Just a couple lineup notes for the Stars. Jackson Tillery is back in the lineup after serving his one-game suspension. And Oliver Sanders will be in the lineup today as well for the Stars. For Oklahoma City, Jacob Spencer started in goal yesterday. They haven't announced the starter yet, but I assume it will be Tucker Purcell, but we'll see when we get to the starting lineups here in just a moment. Players are finishing up their warm-ups here in about 20 seconds, and then we'll have the starting lineups and the opening face-off here in just a moment on Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Stars had a couple players that were just finishing up the JV game. They're just now heading across. So it looks like the Stars have all their players. And let's turn it over to our PA man, the incomparable, the one and only James Taylor for today's starting lineups.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Kansas City Anthem for today's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity matchup between the visiting Oklahoma Junior Warriors and your Kansas City Stars. Starting lineup for Oklahoma: number 29, Connor Norman. Number 86, Rylan Suley. Number 87, Gabriel Whitty. Number 89, Cade Harlan. Number 98, Ethan Goodrich. And in goal, number 23, Tucker Purcell. And now the starting lineup for your Kansas City Stars. At forward, number 22, Ella Shabilsky. At forward, number 45, Justin Schutzer. At center, number 41, Tristan Prier. On defense, number 85, Ryan Day. On defense, number 91, Brody Hicks. And in goal, number 50, Gavin Napier. These guys are Angelica.
And all set to start the first period today. It will be Tucker Purcell in goal for the Junior Warriors, and in goal for the Stars, Gavin Napier. Will Perry took the goaltending duties yesterday and was outstanding, stopping 25 of 26 shots en route to the 1-0 win. And we're underway, and it's puck controlled by the Warriors. Send it around behind the net. Brody picks it up for the Stars, up to Zabilski in the corner. Had a bounce off of their stick. Prier had it, played it down the ice, and got stood up by Harlan. The puck goes the length of the ice. Over-skated by one of the Warriors. Here's a chance right up front. Puck came loose. It was Marion Rumford. Here's a shot that hit the goalpost off the stick of Hicks on a wrist shot. Prier keeps it in the zone down to Sabilski down in the corner off her stick. 86 with it there. Couldn't get it out of the zone. It's kept in by Marion. Sent around behind the net. Karam's off the boards. Kate Harlan will pick it up for the Warriors. His pass deflects off the stick, hits the glass. Now the Warriors able to get it out of the zone, and here's Goodrich into the zone, puts the brakes on just inside the blue line. battling along there with Prier. Puck came into the slot area. Stars able to get it out of the zone. Long will send it in. Guerin had it knocked off his stick by Sabilski. Sabilski cycles it up the boards. It's Long there for the Warriors. Takes a hit by Schutzler. Now the puck comes to the side of the net. Comes right out in front off the stick of Napier. Now the Stars come away. Paulson couldn't catch up to it, and the puck sent back in. Brody with Wyatt on the forecheck. Gets it over to Bamber. Played around the boards. Banked down in the corner by Long. Loeb with it behind the net. Played it off back of the net. The puck comes up the far side half board. Loeb tying up Paulson. Paulson now able to come away with the puck. Circles it back into his own zone for Bamber. Bamber plays it in the center of the ice over to Paulson off the stick of Prier. Got Gressel cutting to the front of the net. We got a penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Warriors as Paulson got upended, and the Stars are going to get the game's first power play. A minute 56 into the first period. A tripping call to Thompson. And the Stars will go on the Fireball power play for the first time in this game. All Kansas City Stars power play is brought to you by Fireball, the preferred cinnamon whiskey for all Kansas City Stars hockey parents. Puck comes in the slot area. Cleared out of the zone. Gorder with it off his stick back to Bamber. Bamber treating back to her own blue line. Up to Gorder. Try to chip it ahead off Sabilski's stick. Puck just inside the zone. Now clearing attempt is kept in the zone. Here's Almany. Almany overskated it, but Sabilski there for the Stars. Centering pass went right through the slot area. Bamber had it roll off her stick. Puck comes out of the zone. Good play by Bamber, but taken there by the Warriors. Here's a shot and a stick save. Behind the net, a wraparound attempt. But Napier was there. Schutzler back the other way for the Stars. His shot was blocked. Sabilski couldn't get her stick on it. Number 18 had it momentarily. Puck still in the zone. Comes across the ice just inside the blue line. Almany plays it behind the net. Sabilski and Portillo got tied up there. Loeb and Schutzler bump each other in the boards. Sabilski trying to get it back to the point. Puck comes behind the net. Schutzler got tied up there, had it taken away, and it sent the length of the ice. Gorder back to get it for the Stars as Napier will leave it there. Both teams making a change. Here's a long pass up to Bamber. Bamber, nice backhand pass to Paulson in the zone. Paulson fanned on the pass. He had Spiker cutting toward the net. Paulson got spun down in the corner. A couple Stars, a couple Warriors battling for it. 30 seconds left on the power play as Oklahoma City able to clear it. Now we got a race for the puck. That's Bailey and Gorder into the slot area. Picked up there by Prier. Now ahead to Gressel off his stick. Gressel with a tough angle shot, and Purcell put the glove down and cover it up. Twelve seconds left on the power play. Comes back to the point. Reuter sends it to Paulson. Paulson with a nifty move over to Prier. Down low, deflected toward the net. Poked away by Purcell. Penalty time's over. Warriors back at fourth string. And cleared out of the zone. There was a hit along the boards. The Warrior fans wanted a penalty. Gressel with it. Gressel to Prier. Prier backhands it to Gressel. Gressel with a nice little move around his own player. Gressel gets around the defender. Gressel to the backhand, lifted it wide of the goal. Puck comes up the near side board. Reuter puts a body on one of the Warriors. Pasco chips it back, but Pittenger there plays it behind the net. The puck comes to the side of the goal, and Napier will put the glove down and cover it up. Face out to the right of the Stars' goal. Back to Long at the point off the face-off. His shot. Napier makes the save, and he'll cover up the rebound. Comes back to long again, but this time McCray steps in front of it. McCray battling Goodrich, came away with it, sends it into the zone. Long backhands it up to Goodrich. Goodrich had it poked off the stick. Here's the chance for Almany. To the backhand, that was blocked. Almany gets it back. Almany with a shot, and he sent it right to the goal crease. Pasco pinching in, keeps it in down low. Off the stick of McCray. Long sends it up the board. Sanders with a couple of Warriors on him. Now the puck comes to Almany. Almany trying to get around the defender. Had it knocked off his stick. It comes back to the point. Here's a shot and a pad save. Puck comes to the half wall there. Couple of players battle for it. Now Long will come away with it up to Goodrich. Pasco chips it back to the blue line. Now Goodrich in along the left-hand side. Goodrich with a shot and a nice save by Napier, and he'll put the glove down and cover it up. I'll do my best to keep track of shots on goal. At the end of the period, they'll put the official count up. Off the face-off, here's a shot that went just wide off the stick of Guerin. Guerin comes away with it. Centering pass, and the Stars knocked it away. Schutzler with it. Stars have a 3-on-2 if they can hurry it. Now Prier getting around the defender. Prier to the backhand, and he scores! Jason Prier got the backhand and put it through the legs of Purcell. The Warriors protesting that the net got knocked loose, but the officials called it a goal, and it'll be Pryor's second goal of the year. It comes with 9:24 to play in the first period, and the Stars take a 1-0 lead. All right. I'll wait for the announcement on the assists. Off the face-off. Tillery with it behind the net. Tillery takes a chip by Guerin. Sobilski with it up the boards. Tillery gets the assist on the goal. Played ahead. Hahn sends it in deep around behind the net. Taken there by Hicks. Hicks off the board. It hit the linesman, came right back to him, fortunately. Now Hicks able to backhand it out. Gets it up to Schutzler. Schutzler 1-on-3 as the Stars were making a change. Behind him, back the other way, comes Portillo. Portillo with a shot along the ice, stick save. Hicks backhands it up the board. So Schutzler tried to chip it ahead, but that hit the linesman as well. And we're not playing with an orange-banded referee. We just got the two linesmen. And they've already blocked a couple of Stars passes. Ahead to Schutzler. Schutzler to Gressler. Pass behind him. And taken there by Harlan. I'm sorry, that's number 86. Cerulli and the puck right on. And a nice save by Napier. Looks like Oklahoma City's made a couple of changes in their lineup as well from yesterday. Off the face-off, Stars come away with it. Here's Gressel. Gressel trying to get it around the defender. Still with it. Up to Spiker. Spiker lost it in the corner. Spiker plays it behind the net for Gressel. Tried to center it. That was deflected away and back the other way. Come the Warriors. Pass ahead too far for Bernie. Bamber will get it. Bamber plays it behind the net. Cycles it back up near side. Paulson chips it ahead to Reuter. And taken there by Harlan. Harlan played it ahead. Now the puck comes back in the Star zone. Paddled to the corner by Napier. Bamber over to Reuter. Reuter right in front of the net. Chips it ahead. It's going to be kept in the zone by Waymuller. Waymuller to the backhand. Trying to make a move. Threw it right out in front and deflects in. And I believe it will be Waymuller who gets the goal on what looked like a centering pass, and it deflected. I'm not sure if it hit Napier or if it hit another Warrior, but the Warriors have tied it with 7:21 to play in the first period. Connor Waymiller So Waymiller gets the goal. His 6th of the season. Stars send it in deep. Harlan banks it off the boards. It's kept in by Almany. Almany takes a hit by Loeb. Played back to center. Wayne. That hits Sanders. Sanders gains possession. Takes a hit by Pittenger. We got a penalty coming up. And we'll see what this is on. Are they going to call Pittenger for the hit? Certainly appears to be the case. The hit on Almany is going to result in a penalty. They're going to call a roughing. That penalty was 6:51 to play, and the Stars are going to go back on the power play. And personally, I'm not sure. Just looked like a good hit, but Stars will take the power play. Now what do we got here? Oh, one of the officials was over at the Oklahoma bench, whatever that conversation was. Everybody's satisfied. The puck comes around the net. Bamber couldn't catch up to it, and will have to chase it back down in her own zone. Pass up to Gorder. Gorder had it taken away by Goodrich, who fell to his knees and couldn't send it forward. Schutzler with it. Schutzler up to Sabilski off her stick, and Goodrich will swat it down the ice. Behind the net, Napier will leave it there for Bamber. Bamber threw it right out in front of the net. We almost had a chance. One of the Oklahoma City players got hauled down. Their fans wanted a penalty. Comes out to center. Almany had it bounce off his stick. A couple players battled for it. Gorder comes away with it for the Stars. Gorder puts on the brakes now over to Schutzler. Schutzler to the center of the ice. Here's the shot. He scored! Justin Schutzler with what looked like a pretty benign wrist shot. Beat Purcell on the glove hand shoulder, and the Stars have taken a 2-1 lead with 6 minutes to play. First goal of the year for Justin Schutzler. And we'll get the announcement, see who the assist is on. Now, we also had a penalty. Schutzler's going to get a penalty, I'm going to guess, for unsportsmanlike conduct. And Oklahoma City is going to get a power play after the goal. And we'll see what that's all about. Stars able to get it back to the blue line. Loeb plays it across the Portillo. So Gorder will get the assist. A power play goal. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call after the goal by Schutzler. Here's Prier picking up the puck in the slot area and firing at the length of the ice. Purcell will play it ahead to Hans. Hans, cross-ice pass off the stick of ahead to Loeb. On number 19, we got a big collision right there. 3 players end up on the ice. Guerin, he gets taken into the board by Pasco. Guerin and Pasco battle for it. They're still fighting for it. Now Portillo sends it right to the net. Stick save made by Napier. It'll put the glove down and freeze the puck at the side of the net. .103 left on the penalty to Schutzler. Face-off controlled by Oklahoma City. Harlan with it at the point, sends it into the corner. The puck carries behind the net. Marion plays it up the boards. Paulson picks it up there. Paulson hoists it out of the zone, and that'll go the length of the ice. Purcell plays it ahead for Harlan. Harlan overskated it momentarily, but able to get it ahead to Bernie. Bernie over to Waymuller. Waymuller over to number 18, back to Waymuller. Waymuller had a stick lift and get it right out in front, but a nice play to clear it out of danger, and the Stars get it back to center. Harlan hoists it right back in. Stars should be able to get it clear here, and they do, and that'll go the length of the ice. Harlan behind the net. Lays it up for number 18 into the zone. The Stars grab it there and play it back to center. Picked up there by Bernie. Bernie had it poked away nicely by Tillery and sent the length of the ice. Cade Harlan with a burst of speed through center. Just as the penalty expires, played it around behind the net. He'll head to the bench. Waymiller picks up the puck there, takes a hit along the boards by Tillery. Players battling for it, able to get it back to the point. Harlan off the boards, and Tillery will flip it down the length of the ice, and that is going to be an icing call against the Stars. 3:38 to play in the first period. Stars with a 2-1 lead. Stars goals by Tristan Prier and Justin Schutzler. Oklahoma City goal by Connor Waymiller. Face-off control back to Thompson. He'll send it toward the net. Paddle away by Napier. Hicks plays it ahead. That hit a skate. Now flip toward the net, and that'll be gloved out of the air and held on by Gavin Napier. Face-off to the left of the goal. Comes out in the slide area, picked up by Sanders. Sanders through center, plays it over and off the stick of Gorder. Gorder off the boards, got it back, had it knocked off his stick. Battle for the puck. Long sends it up the boards. White there, kept in by Hicks. Played back behind the net. Thompson will play it up to Pittenger. Pittenger back behind the net. The puck will come up the far side board. Sanders tried to play it back to the point and ended up splitting the defenseman. Reuter back at his own blue line. Plays it across to Hicks. Hicks off the boards up to Gorder. Went underneath his stick and played back to center. Hicks gets it near his own blue line over to Reuter. Reuter into the board. The puck bounced up. Hit Gorder right in the face onto the stick of Almany. Almany with a wrister and a nice save. Nice save by Purcell. Almany battling in the corner. Had it taken away. Almany puts a body on. It looks like Pittenger. Long in the corner. Pittenger comes away with it for the Warriors. Now the Stars have it. Here's Gorder with a shot. That was deflected wide. Sanders with it behind the net. Had it knocked off his stick. Pittenger comes away with it for the Warriors. They'll send it down the ice and an icing call. Face-off will come back in the Oklahoma City zone to the left of Tucker Purcell. Purcell getting the start today. It was Jacob Spencer who got the start yesterday. He was outstanding in goal. He stopped 41 of the 43 shots he faced. Now the puck tied up right at the circle. Warriors come away with it, but a good active stick by Prier. Back to the blue line. Bamber with it. Bamber flips it up the center. It's taken there by Loeb, knocked off his stick, or Hans rather. Hans gets it back. Ahead to Goodrich. Pass across the ice, intercepted by McCray. McCray will chip it back out of the zone. Now Waymiller kept it in. They say it didn't come out of the zone. Now played ahead to Prier. Prier will flip it toward the net. It'll end up wide of the goal. Prier and Hans back behind the net. Portillo comes away with it. Ahead to Waymiller. Waymiller had it poked off his stick, but Hans there to gather it up for the Warriors. Oh, and we had a hit behind the play, and I think the Stars might have got away with one as Waymiller got knocked down after he'd given up the puck. And the Oklahoma Sands are giving the referees an earful. Wayne with it at center. Pass too far from McCray. The puck ends up at the side of the net. It's Portillo behind the goal. Cycles it back to Hans, near side. Hans tried to play it off the boards. Loeb reaches back. Goodrich in there to help it out. His cross-ice pass too far for Guerin. Wayne with it. Up to... It was Gressel with a shot. Backhander by Paulson. And a nice save. Gressel keeps it in along the boards. Takes a bump by Wyatt. Loeb comes away with the puck. Cross-ice pass. Guerin will pick it up off the boards. One-on-one with Tillery. Oh, and a big hit by Tillery as he knocked Guerin off the puck. Here's a hit by Loeb on Paulson as things starting to get a little chippy. That looked like a good clean hit. He still had the puck, and Didn't get the hand up or anything, so the Warrior fans really irate with the officiating right now, feeling the Stars are getting away with some things here. Wayne had it taken away. This is Bernie with it. Bernie 1-on-2. Paulson back for the Stars, as is Tillery. Tillery puts a hit on him. Paulson comes away with the puck. The buzzer sounds as the period comes to an end, and our score at the end of one period, the Kansas City Stars 2, the Oklahoma City Junior Warriors 1. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the second period. This is Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Second period is about to get underway. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action. Kansas City Stars and Oklahoma City Junior Warriors from the Kansas City Ice Center in Shawnee, Kansas. Stars with a 2-1 lead. Goals by Prier and Schutzler. Oklahoma City goal by Waymuller. No carryover penalties, so we'll start at full strength. And off the face-off, the Stars control it. Sabilski tried to get it to Marion ahead to Paulson. Paulson reaches back, gets it to Schutzler. Schutzler with a wrister and a save made by Purcell. Puck ends up in the corner around behind the net. Sabilski with it. Sabilski will backhand down in the corner, but nobody there for the Stars. Bailey sends it around behind the net. Marion will chip it down low. Marion steps in front of one of the Warriors. Here's a shot, and that'll be gloved and held by Purcell. Shots on goal in that first period, 11 for the Stars, 10 shots on goal for the Junior Warriors. Face-off control by the Warriors. It's Pittenger. Marion will keep it into the point. Now knocked away by Waymuller. They got a 2-on-1. Waymuller with Wyatt. Waymuller, he puts a shot and a nice save and held in the glove of Gavin Napier. And that, I believe, is the first real odd man rush that the Warriors have had this weekend. The Stars defense cutting off the passing lane, so Waymuller had no choice to shoot it. And Napier saw it all the way into the glove. Off the face-off, Reuter gets tied up in the boards. Warriors come away with it. Pittenger had it poked off his stick nicely by Almany. Reuter plays it ahead. Almany at center, chips it into the zone. It'll be Thompson picking up the puck behind the net with McRae on the forecheck. Now flipped ahead. Here's Waymuller with a burst of speed, but a good play by Bamber. And then backhanded out of the zone. McRae had it bounce off his stick. Waymuller gets it back, had to wait for his team to get back on side. Now carries it around behind the net. Threw it right out in front. Pittenger was there, but he couldn't get his stick on it, and the Stars able to get it out of the zone. Thompson and Gorder. Puck now at center. Almany took a swipe at it. Wyatt was there. Now the puck comes out. Pittenger grabs it at center and plays it back to Long. Long's pass to Wyatt. Wyatt takes a hit, carries it into the zone. Puck in the slot area. Stars try to clear that, hit Wyatt right in front of the net, but the Stars come away with it. It's Reuter up to Gorder. Gorder tried to get it to McRae. McRae reaches back for it. McRae takes it wide. Puts on the brakes. Takes a bump there. Gets it back. Plays it back to Reuter at the point. Reuter had it knocked off his stick. There's a collision. And the puck comes back to the Stars blue line. Pasco there to retrieve it. Up to Paulson. Paulson and McRae kind of bumped into each other as McRae was trying to get to the bench. Long sends it around the boards. Reuter will keep it in. Chips it down there for Paulson, but the Stars not able to keep it in this time. And Pasco has to go to retreat. Up to Reuter. Reuter. Gressel's pass just behind Paulson. Goodrich sends it in around the board. We got a glove laying on the ice behind the net. Pasco plays it up to be kept in by Hans. He'll send it back behind the net. Pasco with it for the Stars. Takes a bump. Lays it to the corner. Hans picks up the loose puck there. Hans behind the net. He got checked. Knocked down. Goodrich in to help out. Goodrich comes away with it to the corner, tries to cycle it back behind the net. A couple Stars just watching it. Now here's a chance right out in front and went right through the goal crease Napier got a piece of it. Now another shot from a tough angle that was blocked. A centering attempt. It was right on and a nice save by Napier. Now the Stars come away with it. Here's Gressel up the left-hand side. Stars have a 3-on-1. Gressel for Paulson. Paulson's shot was deflected. Hans got his stick on it and made a nice defensive play. Now here's a chance for Spiker that's right on. Back the other way come the Junior Warriors. Stars take it away. Now they have another 3-on-1. Pasco for Gressel. Gressel couldn't control the bouncing puck. It was actually 3-on. Right out in front, they score! Aaron Wayne was right out in front. He took the pass, and he put it home, and the Stars have taken a 3-1 lead. And boy, did that happen quickly. But Aaron Wayne was right there to knock it in his first goal of the year. And the Stars have taken a 3-1 lead with 1:20 to play in the second period. Now they're going to wave Bailey out of the circle. So Loeb will step in. Schussler takes the face off. Sends it into the zone. Here's a chance for, who was that? Looked like Sabilski. Gressel got the assist on the Wayne goal. Puck behind the net, Wayne with it. Plays it up the board. Guerin stepped in front of that. Comes in the slot area. Sabilski had it, but then overskated it. Schutzler there to help out. He lost it, but Wayne was there for the Stars. Ahead to Prier. Prier into the zone, trying to get around the defender. Got stood up there, knocked off the puck, and back the other way. Now the puck back into the zone. Here's a chance for Schutzler. Gets around the defender. Schutzler with a shot, and he scores. Schutzler put it underneath the crossbar on the glove side. And a turnover right in front of the net. And the Stars have taken a 4-1 lead. And I understand the live stream connection has dropped, so Schutzler gets the goal, the second of the game. Ella Shabilski with the assist. Myers into the zone. It comes back behind the net. Clearing attempt at the side of the goal. It goes to the corner. Waymuller had it taken away by McCray. McCray tried to get it out of the zone. That's knocked down. Now the Stars do clear it. Almany tried to get it up to Sanders. Sanders will send it in behind the net. Long there. Sends it up near side boards. Held in by Hicks and Almany there on the half board. Then had it taken away by Thompson, who sends this one the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. And that'll bring the faceoff back the other way in the Oklahoma City zone. Well, this weekend we've seen a lot of the alumni parents here. Seen a few more alumni parents here today. Good to see the alumni parents back, and even some of the alumni players sharing their underclassmen fun. Here's a chance for Paulson. Went right to the crease. Marion holds it into the point, banks it off the boards, off the stick of Gressel. Lowe plays it ahead. It's comes right in the slot area. One of the players fell down. Gressel had it, then had it taken away by Portillo. 87 gets it over to Goodrich with the puck sent back in, and the Stars are going to be whistled for an icing. .9:14 to play in the second period. The Stars with 2 goals already in this period. They now have a 4-1 lead. Off the face-off here, the shot that got through, blocked. Another save by Napier. Held in by Portillo, plays it to the corner. Reuter will get it for the Stars. Grabs it off the boards, now plays it for Sabilski off her skate. Puck still in the zone. Guerin sent one toward the net as he spun it from the high slot area. Bamber takes it for the Stars. Bamber had it knocked off her stick. Turnover right in front of the net. A shot from the top of the circle is off the glove of Napier. Now the puck comes to the side of the net. Napier will put the glove down and freeze it there. Dangerous moment as the Stars turned it over. And a nice shot that was just off the glove of Napier. He just got enough of it to deflect it wide. Kept in by the Warriors, but not for long as Sanders gets it out. Sanders flips it into the zone. Bailey up off the glass is held in by the Stars. McCray comes away with it. McCray with a wrister right through the goal crease. Bamber keeps it in at the point. Now the puck bumps over her stick, and now she'll circle it back, carry the back in onside. Nice pass over to McCray. He lost an edge, and Oklahoma City able to get it out of the zone. Sanders will skate it behind his own net. Bailey on the forecheck. Up to Reuter. Reuter's pass. Gorder had it there, knocked off his stick by Bernie. Gorder got it back. Pass too far for Sanders. Struley, number 86, retreats back near his own goal line. Over to Harlan. Harlan's pass was blocked right on front. Harlan got it back and plays it out to center. Reuter with it there with a nice move. Skates around one player, still with it. Carries it wide down in the corner. Spins it back up. We got a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Warriors. It's going to be Cade Harlan going to the box. Time of the penalty, 7:31 of the second period. The Stars will go back on the Fireball power play for the third time in this game. Slashing the call. Off the face-off, it's Pittenger. Plays it around the boards. And Gressel not able to catch up to it. Has to retreat back to his own blue line. Gressel skates it over. Almost lost it. Now backhands it up to Tillery. Tillery to Paulson. Paulson to Spiker. Spiker from the top of the circle looks to take a shot. That was wide of the goal. Prier down low. Plays it down to Paulson behind the net. Paulson avoids the defender. Plays it up the half boards. Now from the top of the circle over to Prier. Prier. Tillery with a shot from the high point. Loose puck right out in front. And cleared away by Thompson. As the puck was sitting there right out for a good 3 or 4 seconds. But the Stars not able to get to it. And Oklahoma City able to clear at the length of the ice. Now we got a big hit there. Here's Prier with it. Prier, long pass up to Spiker. Spiker with some open ice. Spiker with a shot, and that'll be gloved and held by Purcell. Well, Spiker had a lot of room on the right side of the ice there and got a good shot off, but Purcell saw it all the way into the glove. 1:04 left on the Stars power play. Off the face-off, it's held in by Gorder. Down low to Sabilski. She'll play around behind the net. Schutzler gets it there. Schutzler had it roll up the boards. Now knocks one of the Warriors down. Sockers it there. Poked away from Portillo. Sabilski gets it. Here's Gorder right out front. His shot was blocked by Portillo. Bouncing puck out to Bamber. Now here we got a breakaway attempt for Goodrich. Here's Goodrich in all alone. Goodrich to the backhand. Tried to get around Napier, but Napier able to smother it. I think he got the stick on it before Goodrich could really get a shot off and able to cover it up to prevent the scoring chance. But Bamber tried to pass it. Goodrich Had it bounce off his leg, and it turned into a breakaway the other way. Off the face-off, it's played to the corner. Bamber has it there. Bamber up the boards for Sabilski. Sabilski knocked off her stick. Bamber in the help out. Tried to play it up. That was blocked by one of the Warriors. Wyatt in there. Loeb comes away with it. Loeb skates it out top of the circle. To the front of the net. Here's a chance, but Goodrich couldn't get his stick on it. Goodrich doing a good job in the forecheck. Takes it away and plays it back behind the net. Penalties expired. Warriors back at full strength. It's kept into the zone by number 18. Off the boards, and Stars still can't clear it. Now they do get it to center. Hans had it there, but it hit some traffic right in front of the Warrior bench. Schutzler will carry it in for the Stars. Schutzler trying to get around the defender. Got stood up there by Portillo, but here's a shot by Gorder, and he scores. He beat Purcell on the glove side as just after Schutzler got stood up, or Gorder rather got stood up, or Schutzler got stood up. I'll get the names right here. Gorder took it and wristed it past Purcell to give the Stars a 5-1 lead with 5:03 to play in the second period. And for Gorder, that's his second goal. Oklahoma City's going to take timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment. So Gorder with the goal. Schutzler and Sabilski will get the assists. And we'll take a timeout here. We'll be back in just a moment. Now we're out of the timeout. And back underway. The Stars control the face-off. It's ahead to Sanders. Takes a bump along the board. Still with it, though. Tried to play it ahead, and the puck deflects high up into the rafters. Comes back to McCray, back to Wayne at the point. He'll throw it toward the net. Looking for a redirect. Prier was there and deflected it just wide of the goal. Heck, Purcell might have got a piece of it. Off the boards, here's Sanders with McCray cutting. Sanders had it knocked off his stick nicely by Harlan. A couple players fall down. That's Sanders on the ice. Harlan comes away with it for the Warriors. Takes a bump by McCray. Wayne keeps it in, throws it in the slot area, picked up by Harlan. Harlan will skate it out of the zone, now plays it ahead. Chipped back up by Pasco. Pasco soccers it there. Pasco gets it back. Nice little stick lift by Prier. Harlan sends it in the zone, taken by Pasco. Bailey stepped in front of that. Here's Bernie with a chance. Bernie shot, and that'll be gloved and held on by Napier. Well, if you can't catch the games, you can watch the highlights and recaps on the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast every week. Usually Wednesday or Thursday, we'll review the previous week's games, preview the next week's opponents, player interviews, another commentary. All things Kansas City Stars hockey. That's the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast every Wednesday or Thursday on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. Icing the call against the Stars, so the faceoff will come back in the zone to the left of Gavin Napier. Marion has it. Spiker had it bounce off his stick. It's kept into the zone. It was off a glove. That should be a hand pass, and there's the whistle. The face-off will be outside the zone. Right down in front of us. Or pretty close to in front of us. Waymiller and Paulson, the two captains, taking the draw. Waymiller wins it. Played into the zone. Tillery back for the Stars. Tried to play behind the net. Kind of healed it. Puck comes to the side of the goal. Now chipped to the corner. Waymiller picks it up there. Getting harassed by Tillery. The puck comes through the high slot area. Stars come away with it. Spiker had it. Got it out of the zone. Puck bouncing around, pinballing amongst a number of players. Paulson back to Tillery. Tillery's pass ahead to Paulson. Paulson through center. Had it knocked off his stick. A nice defensive play. Spiker had it there. Had to wait for Stars to get back on side. We got a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Warriors. It's going to be an interference call to Myers. And another power play for the Stars as Myers goes to the box at the 11:59 mark of the second period. It'll be the fourth power play opportunity for the Stars. They've scored on one of the previous three attempts. And off the face-off, a clearing attempt ends up in the Stars bench as Coach Jack Thrun had to be pretty agile to get out of the way of a flying biscuit. Now this clearing attempt, that hit traffic. Schutzler with it. Schutzler with a tough shot that might have got a piece of Purcell's glove. Gorder skating around defenders, gets it behind the net, looking for a pass, threw it right out in front. And Purcell able to put the glove down and freeze it at the side of the goal. Stars control the faceoff. Back to Bamber. Over to Gorder. Gorder will throw it toward the net. That was deflected wide. Schutzler right out in front. Almany was there. Gorder had it roll off his stick. And back the other way is number 29, Norman. A good back check, though, by Schutzler. Norman comes away with it. Stumbles a bit. Now Norman to the backhand. Lifts it over the net and off the glass. Puck behind the net. Now the Stars come away with it. Bamber pass up to Sobilski. Over to Almany. Almany will circle it back in his own zone. Up the boards, had it knocked off his stick, but Gorder there to help out. Gorder off the boards for Almany. Almany will send it in. Schutzler there. It went underneath the stick of number 86. Almany couldn't keep it in. Sobilski gets it just outside the zone. Back to Bamber. Bamber sends it in, gets hauled down. Right in front of the Stars bench. Things might get a little chippy here. Here's Sobilski with a shot healed off the stick, and the Warriors able to clear it with 35 seconds left on the power play. Both teams making changes. Gressel with a burst of speed up the left-hand side. Gressel into the zone. Gressel falls down as he tried to cut it to the front of the net. Loeb with it. Loeb plays it up the near side boards to Prier at the point. Now we got a whistle as there was a check along the boards and it knocked the Zamboni door open, so we'll have to secure the door, and let's see where the face-off is going to be. They're going to keep it inside the zone to the right of the goal. Paulson and Loeb square off on the face-off. Paulson plays it back to Reuter. Reuter throws it toward the net. And that bounced it over the stick of Purcell. It was along the ice. It hit Purcell's stick, popped up right in the air. And for a second, it looked like it might go behind him, but he's able to cover it up before the Stars could get in there and do some damage. Off the face-off, Reuter with it again. Reuter Down to Prier along the boards. Back to Reuter at the point. Reuter back down to Prier as they play catch. Penalty's over, so the Warriors back at full strength. Spiker with it in the corner. Tried to play it ahead. Had it knocked off his stick. Portillo played it there. Prier comes away with it with the Stars. Cycles it down low. Gets it back. Here's Prier to the backhand. He lifted it up over the net, and it looked like it got over the glass. Now they blow the whistle. A bit of a delayed whistle there. But clearly the puck got over the glass into the mesh. And the faceoff will come outside the zone with 42 and 3/10 seconds to play in the second period. Oklahoma City only had 4 skaters on, so Bernie will come to the left wing position. Off the face-off, the Stars control it. Tillery into the zone, throws it right in on goal, and Purcell will glove it and hold on. Off the face-off, Marion with a shot. And that was steered away by Purcell to the corner. McCray and Portillo bump into each other. Tillery gets knocked down. Back the other way comes Bernie. Bernie carries it into the Stars zone. Bernie still with it. McCray had to head to the bench as he lost his stick. Here's a shot that was blocked. The puck comes out of the zone, so Oklahoma City will have to regroup. They play it back in. This is onside. Bernie with a chance. Bernie tried to get around, but a nice play by Tillery. Onto the stick of Bailey, and he wrists it underneath the crossbar and scores with 1.5 seconds to play. A nice wrist shot by Bailey that beats Napier right in the final seconds of the period. First goal of the year for Brent Bailey. Had a number of assists. So he's certainly been involved in a lot of the Oklahoma City scoring. Off the face-off, the puck tied up here. The seconds will tick off the clock and the buzzer sounds. And our score at the end of 2 periods. Well, Bernie got the assist on the goal. So at the end of 2 periods, it's the Kansas City Stars 5, the Oklahoma City Junior Warriors 2. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period. You're listening to Kansas City Stars High School Hockey. Teams are back on the ice, and we're getting ready to start the third period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action between the Kansas City Stars and the Oklahoma City Junior Warriors. Stars with 3 goals in that second period. They had a commanding 5-1 lead. Goals by Aaron Wayne, Justin Schutzler is second of the game, and James Gorder. But Oklahoma City put one in with a second and a half left. A goal by Bailey. That goal assisted by Bernie, and Stars lead it 5-2 as we're about to start the third period. No carryover penalties. Shots on goal through 2 periods of play. 21 for the Stars, 20 shots on goal for the Junior Warriors. Off the face-off, the Warriors control it. It's Hans. Plays it across in front of his own net. Portillo to Bailey. Bailey leaves it there for Hans. Hans plays it in behind the net. Waymuller gets there first for Oklahoma City. Try to center it. That hit a stick. Comes back to Hans. Hans avoids Hicks. Hans with it. Takes a bump. We're going to have a penalty coming up as Hicks knocked Hans down. We're going to have a cross-checking call. And Oklahoma City will go on the power play just 30 seconds in to this third period. Gressel off the face-off, able to clear it. Purcell comes out to Pittenger. Long pass is too far for Hans, and this is going to be an icing call against Oklahoma City. That'll bring the faceoff back in the Oklahoma City zone. To the corner, Harlan had it, tried to play it, that hit Paulson doing a good job in the forecheck. Paulson comes away with it. Now sends it back out to center for Bamber. Bamber killing time off the penalty. Over to Paulson. He got knocked down, gets back up, and sends it around behind the Oklahoma City goal. Taken there by number 86 up to, that was, or who that was. It was off the stick there, and 89 will have it. Trying to remember some of the kids' names here. Number 89 battling with Gressel. Gressel digging at it. Puck comes out to center and back into the Star zone, and Bamber will pick it up there. Bamber flips it out to center. It's taken there by Harlan. Harlan had it taken away by Gressel. Gressel puts it into the corner area. He and 86 go into the boards. Puck taken there by White. White up for number 18. Had trouble controlling it. Now gets it ahead to Pittenger. Pittenger with a burst of speed. Trying to go wide. Got Waymiller right on front. The pass right through Waymiller's legs. He was right in front of the net as one of the Stars defensemen fell down. Bamber plays it behind the net for Pasco. Pasco back to Bamber. Off her stick. Bamber now plays it ahead. It's going to be held into the point by Harlan. Takes a bump by Gorder. Gorder and Waymiller bump into each other. Gressel gets it back to center with 10 seconds left on the penalty. Pass across to Harlan. Harlan with some open ice. Harlan will flip it into the zone. Gorder's stick got lifted high into the air. The Stars will send it the length of the ice as the penalty expires. Stars back at full strength. 86 with it, flips it off the boards. Puck hit some traffic right in front of us here. Now into the Star zone. Goodrich was there. Gorder backhanded out of the zone. The puck pops up in the Star zone. And Almany will play it out to center off the stick of Gorder. Loeb with it. Loeb quickly back into the Star zone. Sends it into the near side corner. Goodrich gets there first. Takes a hit by Pasco. Loeb with it. Loeb sends it to the far side. Wayne for the Stars. Clear but not out. Kept in the zone. Wayne gets it back. Gorder able to chip it out of the zone. And Loeb plays it back to Long as he retreats back into his own zone. Plays the puck off the boards. Albany takes it there and now plays it back to Pasco. Pasco up the boards for Sanders off his stick. Sanders got it back, then lost it. Loeb plays it. Schutzler got a stick on it. Albany retreats to get it for the Stars. Albany plays it back behind his own net. Puts on the brakes. Bernie standing right out in front of the Stars goal. Pasco with a long pass up to Schutzler off his stick. Wayne picked it up there, sent it into the zone. Thompson right back out of the zone, and this will be lifted the length of the ice, and we'll have a whistle for icing. Face-off will be to the right of the goal. Comes back to the point. There's a shot by Marion that was blocked. Sabilski plays it around behind the net. Schutzler and Waymiller, they go into the boards. Puck kicked ahead. Pittenger comes away with it up the right-hand side. He's got Bailey. Pass too far for Bailey. Marion gets there first with a good burst of speed and then had it hit the side of the net. Puck squirts to the near side corner. Waymiller got there first. Sabilski in to help out. Bailey shot. That one right in front of the net. Napier had his glove up but couldn't get his glove on it. Now it's played back to the blue line. Pittenger sends it into the Star zone. The Warriors making a change. Tillery sends up the boards. Schutzler chips it to center. Here's Prier not able to catch up to it. Zabilski banks it off the board. Now sent right back in. Zabilski with it. Pass up to Spiker. Spiker played it back into the zone. And now the Warriors have it. Hans takes a bump. Marion plays it up the boards. Played ahead. Norman chipped it ahead, but Tillery comes away with it for the Stars. Tillery tried to push it up to Paulson. The puck comes back to Tillery. Had to wait for his teammates to get onside. Tillery, here's a shot that hit the glass. Puck to the corner. Paulson takes a hit by White. Still has the puck. Paulson behind the net to the back end. Spiker set up in front of the net. Marion with it at the point. Tried to send it toward the net. Norman stepped in front of that. Stars still have it. Centering pass to Spiker. His shot was deflected up over the net on a nice defensive play. Spiker took the pack from Paulson, but somebody got a stick on it and deflected over the play. And we're going to have a penalty here. It looks like it's going to be a cross-checking call to Hans. So the Stars are going to go back on the power play with 9:30 to play in the third period. Another fireball power play. Stars 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Off the face-off, it's controlled by the Warriors and sent the length of the ice. Napier will leave it there for who was that? Reuter. Oh, it almost turned into a goal on a good forecheck by Bailey. Actually, Napier had to be sharp and make a save. That's Gressel with it behind the net. Gressel stick handles around up to Prier. Prier to Paulson. Paulson's pass was behind Spiker, but Prier was there. Paulson up the right-hand side. Right out in front. Pryor's shot and a nice save by Purcell. The puck comes out in front of the goal. Back to the point. Played across to Gressel. Gressel. He'll send one toward the net. That was blocked. Rebound by Spiker and another save. I might have hit Paulson as Purcell was down. Here's that shot along the ice. Stick save. Battle for the puck, and now Purcell will put the glove down and cover it up. I think we're going to see Oklahoma City play very, very aggressively given the 3-goal deficit. They certainly were very aggressive on the penalty kill there. In fact, Bailey almost turned a turnover into a goal. And the Stars are going to have to be very careful with the puck, especially in their own zone. 1:06 left in the Stars power play. Back to the point, Bamber. She'll send it toward the net. That was blocked by a couple of Warriors and then backhanded out of the zone. Race for the puck. Gorder will get there first. Pittenger on the forecheck. Gorder plays it up for Bamber. Bamber circles it ahead. Gets it ahead to Gorder, but the bouncing puck onto the stick of Pittenger back at center. Now he'll play it back and leave it for Thompson, who sends it into the Star zone. Bamber and Bernie go into the boards. Bamber comes away with it. Bamber cycles it back up the near side. Long there for the Warriors. Here's a shot that was blocked by Almany. Almany up the right-hand side. 2-on-1 with Schutzler, then Almany overskated it. They would have had a 2-on-1. Almany plays it up to Schutzler onside. Nice poke check by Thompson, who plays it back to center. A good play by Bamber to keep it from going the length of the ice over to Zabilski. Zabilski to Schutzler. Schutzler dropped it for Almany, but a good play by Pittenger to deny that. Puck to the corner. Schutzler, and can't think of who that is for the Warriors. They go down. Gorder's pass is deflected to the corner. Penalty time expiring. Now the penalty is over. Warriors back at full strength. The puck comes to the side of the net. Now chip to center. Bernie picks it up there. Bernie tried to get it to Loeb, but the pass off the mark, and that'll go the length of the ice for an icing. Face-off will come back in the Oklahoma City zone with 7:17 to play. It'll be Loeb and Prier in the circle. Stars win it. Back to Wayne at the point. Sends it around behind the net. McRae. But a good play by Hans to chip it ahead to Wyatt. Wyatt's pass was behind his teammate. Guerin came back to get it to Wyatt. Wyatt had his pass intercepted by McRae at center. McRae couldn't handle it. Guerin plays it ahead. McRae had it bounce off his stick. Wyatt will play it into the Star zone. Pass go to Wayne. Off the boards for Sanders. He gets bumped off the puck, but Prier there to help out with McCray cutting toward the net. Prier with a shot, or put it through the net, and McCray couldn't quite get his stick on it. Now McCray sends it to the front of the net. That was poked away nicely by Hans, and here comes Hans back the other way. Hans into the Stars zone. Try to leave it there for number 19. It's played behind the net. That's Guerin. Pasco comes away with it for the Stars. Ahead to Prier. His pass was blocked. This is going to go on net. Steered to the corner by Purcell. And, correction. That's Spencer in goal for the Warriors here in this third period. So a goalie change of the period, and I didn't catch that, and I apologize. It's Jacob Spencer in goal for the Warriors. Here's Spiker. Back to Marion. Marion, long pass off the stick of Paulson, and that'll be whistled for icing as Paulson not able to make contact with the puck. If you're watching on the live stream, my apologies. We did lose connection, but it looked like it did resume, and hopefully you stuck with it. If not, you can watch the clean copy, which will be posted just a couple hours after the game ends here this afternoon. Up the boards. Kressel banks it off there. Pittenger keeps it in. Tillery behind the net. Tillery to Spiker. Spiker tried to backhand it up. Bailey stepped in front of that. Now, second attempt, he gets it out of the zone. Now we got a race for the puck. Harlan and Gressel. Harlan gets there first, overskates the puck. Gressel gets it, trying to get it to Paulson. Paulson threw it in the slide area. We got a whistle. We got a penalty coming up, and this is going to go against the Junior Warriors. Now we got another penalty as Harlan took a run at Paulson, and Harlan's been ejected from the game as he slammed his stick to the ice, and we'll have to see how they sort these out. Well, the Oklahoma fans were not real happy about the original call, and it didn't look like Cade Harlan was real happy about it either. And then he bumped Paulson. He got called for a penalty, slammed his stick on, and the official immediately sent him to the locker room. All this happening with 5:22 to play in the third period. Now the two officials at the scorer's table see who. Nobody in the box yet. Now Wyatt goes to the box. And he's the only player in the box, so I don't know if the original penalty was to Harlan or so. Certainly Harlan got a penalty because he was ejected from the game, and we'll wait for the announcement. It's going to be a 5-on-4 power play for the Stars with 5:22 to play. Marion along the board, try to get it to McCray. Good play by Bailey to get it out of the boards. Marion with it. Marion plays it across. Here's Gorder. Had it knocked off his stick. Okay, so it is Harlan. The original call was a slashing call and then assessed a 10-minute misconduct for the slamming a stick on the ice, I presume. Number 86 retreats to his own blue line. And the Oklahoma City fans getting very, very chirpy as the Warriors send it in. And I'm not going to say much about the officiating. I think there's been some calls missed on both ends of the ice. Gorder with it. Gorder puts on the brakes of the forehand, tried to center, hit the side of that. Now Gorder tries to stuff it in near side. Puck ends up the side of the goal now to the near side corner. And hoisted down the ice by Waymuller. Bernie on the forecheck, so Napier has to play it around behind the net up the boards. I hit the linesman, comes onto the stick of Bernie, then he got sandwiched by a couple of Stars, and Marion will come away with it. His pass was too far for McCray. Number 86, I'd say his name, but I'm going to butcher it, so I'll just keep it to 86. Sends it the length of the ice. It's Sabilski behind the net. Sabilski pass behind, but Spiker there to pick it up for the Stars over to Gressel. Gressel for Prier. Prier up to Gressel. Gressel with a nice move leaves it for Spiker. Spiker gets checked from behind by Pittenger. Threw it through the slot area. Gressel tried to swing it toward the net. Fanned on it. And back the other way come the Junior Warriors, but a nice poke check by Prier. And all the Warriors can do is send it in. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Gressel ahead to Prier. Prier to Tillery, cutting into the center of the ice. Penalty's over. Warriors at full strength. Here's a shot by Paulson that's deflected up over the glass on a nice drop pass by Jackson Tillery, and we'll have a face-off in the zone with 3:14 to play in the game. Puck tied up at the circle now is played to the near side board. Stars able to keep it in momentarily. Now still in the zone. Reuter sends it down in the corner, taken there by Hans. Shot wide of the goal, hits the side of the net. Hans pokes it to the boards. Goodrich able to get it out of the zone, and Gorder back to retreat it over to Bamber. Bamber's passed off the stick of Gorder. Bouncing puck at center. Sanders grabs it for the Stars, plays it into the zone. Hans skates it. Will try to skate it beyond the net and cut it short. Saunders will send it toward the net, but Hans got his stick down to block that. Nice poke check by Sanders. Sanders throws it to the net. Stick save by Spencer. Puck comes up the far side. Good play by Bamber to poke it away from Goodrich. Loose puck at center. Sanders has it there. Sanders into the zone. And Gorder was in a step or so early. Faceoff will come outside the zone with 2:18 to play in the game, and the Stars with a 5-2 lead. I'm about to say a comfortable 5-2 lead, but I don't know if there's any lead that's ever real comfortable in this game. Thompson behind his own net, brings it out far side, plays it up the boards. Now poked ahead. Sabilski stepped in front of that. Sabilski was Schutzler trying to the net. Back to Wayne at the point. His shot deflected right there along the boards. Prier coming back to help out. Wayne in there for the Stars. Kept in the zone nicely by Wayne. He got knocked down, and here comes Waymuller back the other way. Waymuller into the zone. Take the check by Prier. Pasco. Long pass up to Wayne. Wayne had to bounce off his stick. Wayne knocks down the Warrior, much to the pleasure of the Stars teammates. Schutzler with it in the corner. As Wayne parked in front of the net. Schutzler looking for a hat trick. Throw it right out in front. Wayne's shot was deflected wide. Got off the pad of Spencer. Prier back to Pasco at the point. The puck came out of the zone. The Stars have to regroup. Off the boards. Bernie has it. Bernie skates it back over to number 86. Off the boards. Off Waymuller's stick. Pasco with it in front of his own net. Leaves it there for Sabilski. Sabilski to Prier, back to Sabilski. Had it poked off her stick. Prier gets it and sends it around behind the net. Puck to the corner. Tillery chips it there. As we're down to a minute to play in the game. Sabilski with it behind the net. Now skates it to the corner. Cycled it around to Prier. To Tillery in the corner. Prier will get the puck down low. Cycled it down to Tillery in the corner. Centering pass right out in front, but good play by 86 to clear that out of danger. Prier and 86 going to the board. Sabilski in to help out. Sabilski tried to center it, but the Warriors come away with it. 86 with it. 86 with Bailey. 86 will send it in. Puck comes to the side of the net. Pasco with it for the Stars. Spiker has it there. The puck ends up behind the net. 20 seconds to play in the game. Pasco puts a body on Waymuller. Now Waymuller returns the favor. Pasco in to help out. Puck comes right out in front. Here's a chance for Portillo, but he put it to the side of the net. Portillo and Tillery bumping at each other. Shot and a save And now the Stars lift it out as the buzzer sounds, ending the game. And the Stars have won at our final score from the Kansas City Ice Center. The Kansas City Stars 5. The Oklahoma City Junior Warriors 2. Stars get the sweep of the Warriors, even their record to 4 wins and 4 losses going into the Thanksgiving weekend break. Stars will be back in action in 2 weeks as they take on the Rockhurst Hawklets, 7 o'clock Saturday night. And that game will be played at the new Blue Hawk Ice Arena down in Overland Park. So if you can't make it out, we'll have the game live here on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Again, our final score, the Kansas City Stars 5, the Oklahoma City Junior Warriors 2. You've been listening to Kansas City Stars High School Hockey.